Hello friends, welcome to Sim Technical Solutions. I am Sundar Hajra and today I'm going to show you how to create this robotic arm animation in Blender. Robotic arms are widely used in animation, robotic simulations and mechanical visualizations. In this tutorial, we will go step by step to animating the robotic arm and rendering it. So without any further ado, let's get started. Let's get started with the scene first. So first I'm going to just delete this default cube and light because I don't need them. Next I will add here a meta ball cube. Now let's press tab. Oh no, first let's convert this to mesh. Now let's press tab and I will select all the vertices and I will just move this up. Now next we can see that the 3D cursor's position has been updated in a way that we can scale this up properly. Scale this up. And this is our camera view now. Let's adjust this later on. But first, let's get started with our robotic arm now. I've hidden the set and now I'm going to add the 3D model of the robotic arm. I'm not going to make one by myself, but I'm going to add in an asset from Blender Kit. So let's search for robotic arm and I like this one, so I will just add this. And this one looks really nice and this one's also rigged, so we can get easily started with this. For animating this, like in the video I've shown you, we have to do everything step by step with animating from top to the very last point of 4DOF robotic arm. Without any further ado, we are just going to select one of the rigged parts and we will just go to pose mode. And in this pose mode, everything is like magical and we can adjust everything like we want because everything is rigged. Let's turn on auto keying so that everything gets easy. Now we are going to go to frame 1 and we are going to select this whole thing and we will just add in a keyframe of every property. Then let's go to frame 20 and in this frame I will rotate this and I will also grab this and change the position, and I would also like to make changes to the rotation of this hand. Now let's look at our animation and it looks really good and it is also looking very quick. Let's delay this to frame 40. And now this one looks more smooth. Now next, let's go to frame 65. And now I will just do one more thing. I would make the arm turn this side. And I would just go here and I will make this go down and make this position ready for grabbing any object. Also this, and now let's look at our animation. Seems like I need to delay this to 100 and this one to 60 and this one to, let's say, 40. Now let's look at the animation. Now everything looks even better. Okay, now let's keep the frame end at 100 and now this is exactly where our animation ends. And now let's work on the other aspects of this animation. So let's get out of pose mode to object. Let's make changes to the environment. This one seems to be floating in mid-air, so let's add here something. I remember of one model that I've modeled a few years back, that is of a car turntable. I don't know why, but I'm thinking of adding it in the scene will be more logical than adding anything else. This is the model. First need to rotate this 180 degrees by y-axis. And now let's position this correctly. Let's switch to material viewport shading. Oh, I just realized this, I haven't saved this file, so I need to save this to avoid any risk. Now let's go to the other aspects and let's turn on the visibility of the set. Everything looks white background. We can improve this, but let's just fix the camera angle. Let's position this to not the set, this camera. Let's position this to here, or even better, here. Shift Alt 0. Let's adjust this in a better way by turning on that lock to camera from view. Our focus should be on the robotic arm, so this one seems very downward, so we can, let's lock the camera position. Now I'm just going to first extrude this face so this doesn't look like it's floating. Okay, now let's move this whole arm upwards. What if we make this 5DOF by adding keyframes of its position going up or down? Will it seem good? Let's see. Let's add keyframe of its position, its location. Let's make it to 40 and let's make this go down a little bit, not so much. Let's insert the location keyframe, and at 100, at 80, let's make this go up again. Add location keyframe and let's keep it resting there, and let's look at our animation. Okay, this looks a lot better, but this part is looking pretty weird. So we'll add here a torus. Now our whole positioning of everything is ready, and now all we need is to add here a roof. Just a plane. Let's position this to here and let's scale this up. Let's rotate this so that the corners are invisible. Okay, this seems a lot better. Now let's look at our animation. Now let's edit the material of every object in our scene. For the material, let's add a different material for this robotic arm certain part. Let's add emission for these rounded pieces. So this is how our scene looks, and now we just need to add in an area like here. So now let's increase the power to 1000 watts, and now this place actually looks like a high-tech lab, but everything's white in the background. So I would just add a material for the roof, and now let's look at our animation. So this is the final look, and now we just need to render this. Now without any further ado, let's render this by Ctrl 12. Here's the final render. Hope you like this video and learned something new. Thanks for watching.